Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. As you guys can see, today's video is a makeup video, a makeup tutorial. So if you guys like what you see, if you guys want to see how I got this look, then keep watching. So as you guys can see, I already did my eyebrows off camera, so I'm just gonna go into my eyeshadow. We're gonna use the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette. This palette's only $16. It's very cheap, and if you get the Ulta app, you can get a discount code. So I'm feeling like doing something blue, so I'm gonna do something blue. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prime my eyes. I'm gonna prep them for the eyeshadow. It makes the color stand out more. And I don't set the concealer, like I don't put any powder on it or anything. I just go in directly with the eyeshadow, so that because that makes the colors even more pigmented. Because if you set it, the colors don't pop as much as if you just go in like this while it's still tacky. I'm gonna go in first with this. I'm gonna start off little by little, so I'm gonna use this blue shade. So I'm gonna first just pack it on. I'm not gonna blend it right away, but I am gonna blend it eventually, of course. Don't ever leave your eyeshadow unblended. So now that I did that, I'm gonna go in with this color right here. So right here where the colors end, you always blend it out. You can use a clean brush so you won't bring it up any higher and make it any more crazy. Just make sure you blend it. Don't ever just leave it like that, like unblended. I'm going in with that baby blue again. Blend it out with a really light hand. I'm gonna grab this little clean brush just to blend out right here and the little edges even more. Now I'm gonna grab the dark blue shades on the sides, and I'm gonna put that on the outer corner and blend it out as well, kind of into the crease a little bit, like halfway or all the way. This glitter that I'm using is by Hard Candy, but you can get it also by NYX. It's just a silver glitter, and I'm gonna use this NYX glitter glue. I got this at Ulta. So I'm gonna grab some concealer, the same one that I used to prep my eyes. I'm gonna grab this tiny little brush. So I'm gonna dip into the concealer, and you're just gonna make a little rainbow shape, half a rainbow shape. Halfway only, and on my whole, on that whole section. And if you don't have glitter glue, you can put the glitter, you can put the glitter on top of the concealer while it's still fresh, and it'll stick to it. Or if you don't have concealer, then you can wet your brush and then you can stick it on with that same brush, just a little bit, just a little bit. I'm gonna put it on top of that whole section where I just put concealer. And then I'm gonna grab another brush, small like that one, to dip into the glitter. So I'm just gonna pat it on there. This glitter is really messy. That's why I do my eyeshadow first all the time, because everything that, you know, gets messy gets on my face. So that way I can just fix it with foundation. And then I'm gonna go in again with the blue just to blend it into the glitter, the dark blues that I used. Alright, so I just put on some mascara, and now I'm gonna put on these fake eyelashes. These fake eyelashes are by Salon Perfect in the number 615. I like these a lot. It was $8 for a pack, but it came with 4 pairs. You can use tweezers if you don't have some little, whatever these are called. Or you can use your fingers. Clamps, they're called clamps. You can get some little clamps. And the glue that I'm using for these lashes is Kiss. I got it at Walmart. So if you let it get tacky first, it sticks easier. If you try to put them on while they're still wet, it'll just kind of like move around, like glide around. Alright, so next I'm gonna do foundation. I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty foundation. So obviously we're gonna prime because we want the makeup to last longer. And then for me, this primer is matte. It's a matte primer, so I'm really oily. Like you could fry something on my face.
Get your biscuits here!
This primer not only is it gonna make my makeup last longer, but it's gonna help me not get so oily, and it's gonna be that layer, that little barrier of something between your skin and the makeup, like the foundation. You also need to moisturize. I used this little sample moisturizer. It's by Glam Glow. It's just a little cremita. And this primer is by Wet n Wild. So I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty foundation. Before this foundation, I was using the True Match foundation, but I stopped using it because it wasn't my True Match. True Match is also a really good one. Also the Milani. You could use a brush or whatever, you know. I'm gonna use my sponge. I really like this foundation because it doesn't look like really cakey, and it oxidizes. So if you get this foundation, make sure that you try it on your hand or something, your neck. Try it on your neck first, and then check on it because it gets darker. Alright, next I'm gonna do concealer. So I'm gonna use the same concealer that I used on my eyes. It's by Maybelline, the Fit Me. So the concealer is obviously, you know, to conceal, but it's also to brighten. So if you're gonna do this, if you want to brighten under your eyes, you have to get a concealer that isn't your shade. If you want the concealer to like actually, you know, conceal your blemishes and all that, get a shade your skin tone. But if you want a brightening concealer to brighten your under eyes, get a shade or two lighter than your actual skin color. I let it sit there for a couple minutes and it gets tacky. And then I put it down the bridge of my nose to make it look, you know, more bright in that area. If you want to make if you have a small forehead and you want it to look bigger, put concealer. It'll just brighten up that area and make it look like you have, you know, a bigger forehead. I don't like to blend it out too much on my bridge of my nose because I want it to like kind of still be noticeable. So now I'm gonna bake. So I'm gonna use translucent powder for that. I'm gonna use my Airspun translucent powder, and I'm gonna grab it with my sponge and I'm gonna put it under my eye. So what that's gonna do, I'm gonna leave it there for a couple of minutes or seconds if you're impatient, and that's gonna lock all your makeup in place. The powder just sets it. And I'm gonna put it, I like to bake my whole face because like I said, I'm oily. And yeah, it's like really white, but it's translucent. When you wipe it off, it's not gonna be white anymore. It comes with a little puff. And it smells really good. I like it. While everything else is baking, everything else is setting into place, I'm gonna contour my face. So first I'm gonna get this brush and I'm gonna pat all the powder into my cheek area. And then I grabbed this fluffy brush. This is by e.l.f. It's a total face brush. And I just get rid of any extra powder. Alright, so I'm gonna contour. I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. I'm gonna use the middle one and the one on the right. So this is gonna obviously make you look more slim. You can start from like connect it from the top of your ear towards your lip. Whoa. I already see a difference on it, but I don't know about you guys, but I already look 10 pounds lighter. Just kidding, maybe like 5. And don't blend it downwards because, you know, the whole point is for this to look like, so if you blend it downwards then you're gonna lose the illusion. I'm gonna wipe off all this this translucent powder. Kind of blend it into right here, contour everything. And also, since I got on my eyebrows, I'm gonna kind of I'm gonna get this little eyebrow brush and brush through my eyebrows just to wipe off all that powder on them. Next, I'm gonna contour my nose. So I'm just gonna use a small brush with those 2 shades. I'm gonna do it really harsh at first, and then I'm gonna blend it out after. So I bring it up all the way to my eyebrow, and I do the lines as close as I can, you know, to make my big nose look not so big. And then under to make your nose look shorter, and blend it out. I like to go across my nose a little line because in the end, after I put highlighter, it makes it look like a little button nose. So I go right here across my nose. You don't have to do this. And then I grab that fluffy brush and blend it out. Now I'm gonna grab this angled brush and I'm gonna get the highlighting shade Banana in the contour palette, or you could use like translucent powder. And I'm gonna put it on the sides of the contour to kind of clean it up, lighten it a little bit so it's not so intense. And right here on the tip of my nose and down the bridge. And I'm gonna let that sit there for a little bit while I highlight my cheekbones. And you put it on your cheekbones, obviously. You can put this on your forehead and your chin. And then I go back in with the contour brush just to blend it kind of together a little bit. And then I'm gonna wipe this off, the powder on the side of my nose. And I'm gonna use a brush like the one I used for the glitter on my eyes. And I'm gonna get the highlighter again and put it on the tip of my nose. And down the bridge of my nose. To make it look even smaller, because all the focus is going to be on this highlighted area. So it makes it look smaller. I'm going to wipe it off. I don't want it so crazy. I'm going to spray my face with this setting spray. It's the same as the primer. It's a matte finish setting spray. I'm just going to spray this to make my skin look more, you know, like skin, not too powdery. Okay, so for my under eye, I don't usually put anything, but I'm gonna put a little bit of pink. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this pink from the palette that I used on my eyes. I'm gonna go in with this hot pink up here to make it a little bit more intense, because it's not as intense as I thought. Whoa. I'm gonna blend it. Alright guys, so I just put on some mascara on the bottom eyelashes and I put on some lip gloss. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys were able to learn something from this. Subscribe please, comment down below, share, like, and give me ideas on what kind of makeup videos you guys want to see. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.